How's it going, everyone? So today we've got the flick up chip tutorial, or the scoop chip, whatever way you want to see it or call it. So basically, just heads up, this doesn't work in the arena. So I'll just be showing you how it's done, but then I'll show you some in-game footage of it actually working. Otherwise, you might not actually think this is an effective way to score. Now, post-patch, a lot of people are struggling to find ways to score. I can tell you now, this is a very good way, and it's an effective way, especially to counter drop back. When everyone's got their players behind the ball and no one's really pressing you, if you do this, you can just go over the goalkeeper, and it can be like it can almost be like a middle finger even to them for just playing drop back and boring. So all you have to do is, when you're in like an area around this, so you can't do the chip straight on in this position. It has to be at an angle, like sort of this sort of angle. You know, I mean, you can even do it from this side of the box, but I think it's most effective if you do it within this sort of region, and you'll see that in the clips from in-game footage. So all you have to do is hold L2 and press your right stick in to do the flick while moving forward. So this is the scoop you want. You want that scoop right there. You don't, if you're sprinting, it'll do that, and you don't want that. You want the scoop. Now all you have to do once you do the scoop, once you've done the scoop, is then do a chip shot. Now, in games, it might sometimes not work, but for the majority of the time, it will end up looping over the goalkeeper. Now, the reason I believe it doesn't work in the arena is just the positioning of the goalkeeper. Obviously, there's no defenders, so that also, I think, plays a factor. But the keeper seems to be a lot deeper in the arena than deeper on his towards his line than in an actual game. So once again, all you have to do, scoop it up, then chip. And like you see there, actually it's gone in that time. So you see the sort of animation the keeper gets caught in. He's sort of leaning back. He doesn't know whether to jump and you know, maybe even catch it or flick it over the bar, or dive backwards and make a save. So again, you can do it from this angle as well. Now you do need the ball to be on the player's stronger foot, unless they've got 5-star. If it's on the weaker foot, it might not be as effective. But again, the EA need to do something about this shot now. I was actually planning on doing a tutorial on this a while ago, but I decided against it at the time. But with the state the game is at the minute, I feel like this is far more effective to do a video on it now. I've got another tutorial coming out in a few days, so if you're not ready, subscribe so you don't miss it. And yeah, let's jump in some in-game footage. So here's the first sort of example. Now this one is slightly inside the box, but the same principle sort of goes. So again, I do the scoop using L2 or LT and the right stick down, and all I do after that is a chip shot. Now you see, obviously this is what I'm on about. The goalkeeper's positioning here is obviously a lot different to where they were in the arena, and obviously I'm just inside the box, so this is it does work inside the box. I just do a little flick up and then chip over the goalkeeper, and he just can't save it. He's basically caught in no man's land. But yeah, no, this is the first example. I'll show you a few more just so you know sort of the angles to be using, and that it actually works in game. Now this example here, I really like. As you can see, look, this is sort of again one of the more perfect positions. I do the flick up right here with Pogba, and then I get on his stronger foot, and it just dips so perfectly into that far top corner. The keeper has no chance. Yeah, this honestly, you need to start using this. You need to add it into your game, and EA need to patch this as soon as possible, because this is just broken. You can even do it off corners and stuff, if that's something you'd be interested in doing. And it is pretty effective from corners. It's been around for a while, this, like I said before, and originally people were only doing it from corners, but trust me, in open play as well, if you're struggling to break someone down, definitely use this. Now this is an example of when, you know, defenders around you, you can still get it done. All I do is flick it up, chip once again, and Courtois just has no clue what to do. Just look at his movement. He ends up just moving to the side and then turns his back and watches it go over, mate. Like I'm saying, you need to start using this. This is game breaking, and EA need to patch this as soon as possible, in my opinion, because this just shouldn't be in the game. And actually, in this same game, my next goal, Vidal does it once again. Look, just chip up or flick, chip up, whatever you want to call it, scoop, and it goes straight over Courtois' head from a good, range away. So again, these are the sort of angles you want to be looking for when you're on that sort of one of the sides of the box. Just scoop it, get on the player, make sure it's on the player's stronger foot, and chip it into that far corner. And I'd say majority of the time it does work. Sometimes it might not. Sometimes you might not get enough power. But as you can see here with Vidal, I tend to always aim for about 2.5 bars of power roughly from this sort of position. If I was just inside the box, I'd probably go maybe 2 to the high end of 1.5. That's just my sort of preference. But again, you can play about it, see what you're sort of comfortable doing. But that's just what I'd recommend with this chip shot anyway. So once again, this is, like I'm saying, you need to start using this in your game. But EA also need to fix this. So again, hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Comment any tutorials you want to see. I'm going to have another one coming out maybe tomorrow, if not in the next few days, which is, again, I'd definitely add your game. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you boys in a bit.